Hello, this is the fundamental attribution assignment. The definition. Yeah, the fundamental attribution error is a fascinating example. It leans more on the empathetic side and more or less put yourself in someone else's shoes or don't judge a book by its cover. So there's a tendency to over-attribute other people's behavior to internal characteristics and ignore situational factors. We judge their actions based on their character rather than the situation and what they feel. It comes from Lecture 22, Social Psychology, Part 1. So here's a video, a visual saying, "And is reliable. She can't even attend a meeting on time, and Ben's incompetent, but neither actually understands why they're doing that, and they just assume that they're bad people." Therefore, I'll go to the example of Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. In the books, Malfoy was a bully and someone who was very cruel, and everyone thought he was a bad person. He joined the Death Eaters and was arrogant and acted as though he was better than everyone else. Essentially, as Harry was the protagonist good guy, Draco was seen as his arch nemesis, someone who stood for everything Harry did not, and was a sort of antagonist, and we grew to hate him. However, here's a visual that I have. What we think: mean and arrogant, evil Death Eater, kill Albus from hate, and a coward, but in reality, toxic, elitist household, pressure from Voldemort, scared and emotionally broken, and young with high stress. However, we later find out that Draco was raised in a deeply prejudiced household, and his parents created a toxic environment. Additionally, Draco was under vast pressure from his home and family to be who his parents wanted him to be, a spoiled, pompous brat who was supposed to act like he was God and better than everyone else. In fact, later, we see Draco breaking down emotionally due to the pressure to kill Dumbledore, which was also assigned to him out of his control, proving when alone he didn't want to do what was forced of him. This shows that he was not a bad person after all, maybe not a great person, but certainly not evil. Rather, he was a product of surroundings and reflected them. His heart was not evil, but he was trapped with no way out to do what he had to do to survive. At the end of the books, Harry respects Draco and becomes his colleague. Difference between bad choices and evil. And that is issued with Draco Malfoy, as we realize he's not actually a bad person. Thank you.